Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you're enjoying your day today, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully you're having a great day nonetheless. Because today is truly a great day to be a K-pop fan, especially a third-gen K-pop fan. Because today we have brand new Lovelyz music content to check out. Now, admittedly, this is a Dingo killing voice. It's going to be old music, but we have Lovelyz content, new Lovelyz content to check out. That blows my mind. The fact that we're getting that reunion ball rolling now. And it's also crazy to think about is a lot of third gen groups are like, a lot of the third gen groups that kind of created my K-pop existence, so to speak, are hitting that 10-year mark, and I think that's really cool. Because, well, let's think about it for a second. Second gen, in the last few years, have been seeing kind of like a revival of sorts. We're getting reunions here and there. Like we got Girls' Generation and Kara 2 years ago with Forever One and When We Move, respectively. We had Infinite last year with New Emotions. We had EXID last year, and we're seeing, we had TVXQ last year as well, and I guess I don't know if they count as a reunion or not, but we're seeing like the staple groups from first and second gen drop in music, right? But we're starting to move that time frame forward now. We're moving into third gen reunion stuff. Lovelyz are working on a 10-year reunion concert thing. I think that's in November. G-Friend are in the works of arranging a reunion drop, I think January of next year. And we're probably going to start seeing more and more of that as we move on, which is really cool to think about because, we're getting groups that I adore dearly who haven't been active in a very long time just kind of appear. And they bring a whole bunch of nostalgia and a whole bunch of joy to the table, and I love it. So, I'm here to have a great time. Well, you are as well. Let me roll intro real quick, and let's get started, shall we? Here we go! I wonder why my phone decided now would be a great time to start updating. That's fine, I'm gonna leave you over off to the side. I do have to be honest, there are going to be Lovelyz songs that I don't know. For being one of like the staple groups that got me into K-pop back in the mid-2010s, like 2016-ish, there's a distinctive sound signature that all the groups that got me into K-pop has. Lovelyz, G-Friend, Oh My Girl, La Boom. It's all very string based, lots of Christian horse girl music, so to speak. But Lovelyz are probably the group that I'm least familiar with, and they're this like out of their full discography, out of the groups that got me into K-pop. So I reckon even as much love as I show this group, I'm probably going to be learning some stuff today. So without further ado, I can't believe this is still happening though. And there's something on my monitor. I need my screen to be in pristine condition. I know Hang Out With You had that kind of like concert thing, a couple months ago, but this is next level, man. All the way to the beginning. Yeah, I should probably check. No captions. That's okay. I don't remember if I've ever listened to this, but it feels very on brand for them, especially considering this is their debut and this is what their sound kind of based off of.
어떻게 될 건지 나는 몰라도 겁먹진 않을래요. Candy Jelly Love 그대 마음 한 스푼을 담아 놓고서 하얀 약속하는 꿈을 담아 삼키면
All the like the digital synths twinkling back and forth with the big chords in the background as well. Live harmonies! There was ever a group that did vocal harmonies right, it was them.
네, 이 노래는 러블리즈 버전의 고백송입니다. 얼마나 다정하고 소녀스러운 고백인지 한번 들어보실래요? 네.
UJ Suk's favorite Lovelyz song. And I guess by the sounds of it, the start of their symphonic pop era. It's this combo, man. The kind of upbeat bass with the string, with the shoulder strings, and the light-hearted attitude. That was the formula that got me into K-pop. 안녕, 우리 만나려 애가 지금 할 말이 있어. I believe this was on the Hang Out With You setlist, right? 우리 만나려 오랫동안 기다려왔어. 우리 만나자 그냥 이런 친구 말고 저기 말야 내가 있잖아 널 많이 Okay, with the vibrato. Oh, like this shouldn't be a surprise, but I love it when Kay just drops a little sprinkle of vibrato in there.
감사합니다. 네, 이번 곡은요. 요즘 또
Everyone knows this song, right?
감기 조심하시라고 여기저기서 막 재채기 소리가 들리는데 바로바로 러블리즈의 아츄 들려드릴게요. 감기 조심하세요.
I was fully expecting verse 1 to start there. Verse 2? Live harmonies! It is verse 2. Why did they skip the verse 2? I wonder if it's like a line distribution thing? 너는 내 맘 모르지 아주 널 보면 재채기가 나올 것 같아 너만 보면 해주고픈 얘기가 참 많아 나의 입술이 너무 간지러워 참기가 힘들어 아주 내 맘에 꽃가루가 떠다니나 봐 널 위해서 해주고픈 일들이 참 많아 나의 마음이 내 사랑이 더 이상 숨기기 힘들어 Oh, this song gives me life.
다음 노래
Oh,
뭐죠?
is
바로
뭐죠? 너는 내 destiny
I was wondering if they were going to go for the bridge on that, but you know what? Destiny works for me too.
난 너만 보잖아 너는 난 destiny 떠날 수 없어 넌 나의 지구야 내 하루의 중심
I'm telling you, man. I don't know what it was about the mid-2010s and girl groups doing this like digital synth meets string orchestra vibe, but I loved it.
별처럼 그대를 도는 내가 있는데 한 발짝 다가서지 못하는 이런 맘 그대도 똑같잖아요 오늘도 그녀 꿈을 꾸나요 그댈 비춰주는 내가 있는데 그렇게 그대의 하루는 또 끝나죠 내겐 하루가 꼭 한 달 같은데 그 꿈이 깨지게
I need this louder in my ears. I might give myself tinnitus doing this, but worth.
마음의 파도가 트길 너는 내 destiny 날 끄는
man, I remember listening to this for the first time. I found it on the way to an orchestra rehearsal. I was a violin player growing up, and I was wondering, like, oh my goodness, there's actually...
자, 바로 갑니다.
Like, Destiny is an elegant song. And the fact that they've done it so many times, that synthesizer meets string orchestra aesthetic, and I think this was like a timing thing more than anything, but me finding them and me finding K-pop through that sound while I was playing orchestra, I think was crucial. Oh, they're gonna cut it off after one?
네, 다음 노래는 저희가 퀸덤에서 많이 사랑받았던
Okay, now
노래인데요.
this is gonna be where it's gonna start getting shaky. I think like 2017, 2018 is where it is gonna get a little bit hairy for me.
네.
Because I didn't listen to K-pop as much throughout this period.
짧은 인사 잘 봤던 대화 너의 상대역이 될 순 없는 걸까 Take one, take two 엔진만 쌓여 Take four and take five
Oh, that was really cool. The fact that it just kept building as you're counting, as you're like counting up. I love that kind of gentle sway this song has. It just like it flows at such a nice pace that you just kind of like
너무 좋아요. 저희에게 처음 1위를 안겨준
Back and forth
곡이죠.
with it.
너무너무 사랑스러운 곡이니까요. 여러분 많이 많이 들어주세요. 네. 제시, 괜찮아요? 물 좀 마실래요?
what song is this? I'm trying to figure out. Would this be Twinkle? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up Spotify on the side. Lovelyz. This sounds familiar, but I don't know what the title of this song is. No, this is a repackage. Oh, is this Now We? It is Now We. It wasn't the song I thought it was, but it's got a lovely punch to it. It's high. It's got a lovely highness vocally. I like that. I'm gonna write that one down. Now we playlist that one, please.
저희 콘서트 하잖아요. 네, 맞습니다. 저희 콘서트 언제 하죠, 예원 씨? 11월 16일, 17일에 합니다. 많이 놀러 오세요. 많이 오세요. 가볼까나? Let's go.
Different vein of digital now. sensation-wise, this almost feels like the Lovelyz equivalent of what G-Friend's Navilera was for their discography. Like, we are properly going into that really fast-paced, snappy beat now. Do we get strings for this? Cutesy talk rap I did not expect for the pre-chorus. Oh my goodness. I might have missed out on Lovelyz's banger era. Hello? This is from Fallen Lovelyz? Maybe this is Twinkle then.
네, 이 노래는 러블리즈의 이별.
I do know this one.
이별의 민트 초콜릿 빗대어서 표현을 해봤습니다. 랄랄랄레. 지수씨, 민초파요. 민초파요. 저는 민초가 싫어요. 나도. 난 민초가 좋아. 졸지마.
Oh, that day. I love this song so much.
하루 종일 울었대요. 이별은 날 두 눈이 다 퉁퉁 부을 만큼 괜히가 미웠대요. 며칠을 다 그리지는 않아요. 근데 이상해요. 어느 날 갑자기 그럴 거란 예고 한마디 없이 안 물어요. 이젠 네가 밉지가 않은 거라면서 입안에서 후 때론 달콤하게 때론
Still hits.
시린 기억화 모든 모아 후 아른 기억 그날의 네가 내 안에 머물러요.
Possibly one of my favorite Lovelyz choruses. There's just something magical about this.
누가 좀 찾아가.
First time I heard that song, I heard them do it a cappella on some variety show, and that blew my mind.
궁금한 게 있어요.
I was kind of hoping we'd get it a cappella, in all honesty, but
어떤 점이
that's okay.
좋았어요? 말해주세요. 실은 말야 조금 이상해 그런 눈치 없음마저 나는 좋아해.
That bass be bassin', oh my goodness.
날 보며 건넸던 다정했던 목소리 그건 내 이름 꼼꼼히 신경 쓴 말씨는 친구보다는 많은 걸 말했잖아. One, two, three. 날 찾아가
Not the water bottle.
가득 쌓인 고백들을 도통같이 일어나서 초라한 나의 진심을 날 찾아가 더 끝에서 삼킨 말들을 이쯤하면 알 텐데 하얗게 머리는 너야.
Oh, the vibrato. Also, hello water bottle. Hello water bottle. Jesus.
저희 앨범 원스 어폰 어 타임의 타이틀곡이죠. 네. 그 시절 가장 아름다웠던 얘기를
You know how some groups have that, like, you immediately know them by that sound? It's amazing how long Lovelyz held on to that synth and string combo, because they really ran with it for a long time too.
어쩌면 너도 기억하고 있을까 풋풋했었던 그대와 나 스친 그 손을 잡을까 말까 내내 땅 있어 빼있던 너의 손 괜히 궁금해 그때의 네 눈에 비치던 나도 참 예뻤을까 잊지 마 우리가 우리였던 나의 눈부심과 그 안에 그림처럼 날아냈던 두 사람 정말
I guess kind of around this point in their careers, we're starting to like kind of flip back and forth between whether we're gonna go string heavy or whether we're gonna go synth heavy. Because this is when we were us, right?
네, 이번 이번 곡은요 저희가 이제 마지막 앨범 활동했던 곡인데요.
What was this, their final major title track?
다행이다. 또 왔습니다, 여러분.
Wait.
죽지도 않고
즐겨주세요.
Oh, we're getting B-sides then. Oh, hell yes. I might not know any of them, but...
어지럽게 틀어진 시야 선명하게 스며드는 잔상 난 왜 아파하면서
They're not going to be doing any new music on this, are they? I hope not, because I don't want spoilers. Like, I almost want to call this the disbandment club banger, but they're not disbanding. Obviously, because... I'll come back to that point later. We'll let the music run for now. God, I forgot how brassy, bassy this song is. Oh, straight into the key change. All right. I'm not going to complain about that. Thank you, expanding vocal part. Right, where are we going from here?
네, 이번 곡은
We are going
러블리즈
B-sides.
8에 있는 아주 소중한 발라드 곡입니다. 러블리즈의 감성을 그려낸 작별 하나 들려드릴게요.
Now we are really heading into uncharted territory for me with Lovelyz's music, so I'm ready to learn some things.
혹시나 기억하니 넌 조용히 읽어주었던 네가 준 책 한 켠에 새겨둔 우리 이름 영원할 줄만 알았던 그때의 우리 모습이 조금씩 바래져가
I hear that very subtle harmony in the background. That one extra breathy note we got from GA in there was magical. I'm gonna write this one down too. I don't know what the English title for it is, but I'll butcher the Hangul and Google translate it later.
근데 어떡하죠? 이 노래가 나왔다는 건 저희가 마지막 인사를 해야 할 차례입니다.
오마이갓.
Debut
이
album?
곡은 저희 콘서트 엔딩 단골 곡인데요. 어제처럼 굿나잇이라는 곡이고요. 여러분 저희 헤어지지 말고 어제처럼
Is Girls' Invasion the debut album?
잘 자요.
It is. Also, concert ender for the finale of a Dingo killing voice. They're really treating this like a mini concert. I appreciate you.
안녕이란 말로만 참 쉬운 거 매일 너의 목소리 내게 습관보다 무서운데 너 혼자서 준비하고 그런 얘기하지 마 바르면 정말로
Having a ballad as a concert ender is one hell of a choice. I love it. As a sappy ballad lover myself, You know, if we're talking about ballads, if I had to guess what a Lovelyz ballad would sound like, I'd say this is pretty close. There's a surprising amount of like kind of R&B instrumental elements to this. Like, there's moments where it gives off very much like Boyz II Men era, like that scene of music. Because this is vastly different to the other ballads that we would have heard through OST Saturdays from Miss Ma'am on camera right now. There is a magical element to this, though. Like, there is kind of like a bittersweet feeling to this, like the conclusion of a story element, and as a concert finisher,
자, 왼쪽으로 돌아요.
딩고 짱. 안녕.
oh, that is what I'm talking about right there. That is what I'm talking about right there. I'm very satisfied with that. I'm very satisfied with that. Turns out, I don't know Lovelyz as well as I thought I did. Having said that, though, the songs that I did know, oh, it felt great hearing it live again. The point I wanted to come back on that I mentioned, I'm pretty sure during Obliviate. First of all, like, the title of that song, I always get thrown off by how I'm supposed to say it in English, because they obviously sing it Obliviate, and my brain immediately wants to say it Obliviate. I can't say it properly, having, like, immediately after listening to the song. I know the word is Obliviate, but anyways, the point I wanted to make. The groups that got me into K-pop in the mid-2010s, Lovelyz, G-Friend, Oh My Girl, La Boom, that kind of area of girl group music. It's a weird coincidence that if we're classifying Obliviate as a disbandment song, which very clearly isn't a disbandment song because they're having a reunion of sorts this year, both Lovelyz and G-Friend have had club banger finales, because they had Mago, and I always kind of make a comment about Mago, because at the end of the Mago MV, the members are like running out of the club into the foggy darkness, never to be heard from again together. And I thought that was such a poignant kind of final note of the MV front. But Mago is G-Friend's final title track. For now, until we get the reunion happening. That was a club banger. Lovelyz's Obliviate, very much like out of their title tracks, probably their most proper like clubby beat, right? Big heavy 808s, big bass section kicking in, nice and bouncy. And until this whole reunion thing was being put together, that was their final title track. And I just think it's a weird coincidence that two of the groups that really got me into the genre to begin with kind of went away for a long time with a club banger. I never thought about it like that. But what's cool about following Lovelyz, I think, for me, especially more closely as of recent times while they were inactive as a group, is that we weren't completely starved of Lovelyz music, right? Because we've had various Sujong releases, I should say various Ryu Sujong releases. I'm pretty sure we had a Baby Soul release in there at some point. I believe is also going by the name Sujong now, Yi Sujong, right? Miju obviously has all of her variety stuff going on right now, as well as she had Movie Star. That last year? I'm pretty sure Movie Star was last year. was really hoping she'd have a comeback of sorts at some point, though, because I really liked Movie Star. Of course, Kay, we get her on OSC Saturday, what feels like every month recently. Like, she is a staple in the OSC Saturday realm. If for those of you who don't know, it's a series I do every Saturday where we cover a whole bunch of OSTs that dropped over the course of the past week. But Kay is a regular on our little series we have going on there. Yane, of course, had an OST recently, had a solo drop recently, also had one of my favorite ever K-pop related ballads in Bus. I don't actually know what's going on with the other members. So like Jisoo, with Jin, with GA. Who else am I missing? Go down the line. So Ryu Sujong, we've covered some of her music. Jin, been kind of in the blind. Jisoo been in the blind. Kay, we've been following her very closely. Not her musical stuff though. I kind of want to see one of her musical performances if anyone's done like a rip of that. Yane we're familiar with. GA not familiar with. Yi Sujong, or maybe Seoul I'm not very familiar with. Pretty sure she was on Girls Reverse, wasn't she? I'm pretty sure she was on Girls Reverse. And then, of course, Miju is everywhere and anywhere all at once, pretty much. So it's not like we've been starved of Lovelyz content, but it just doesn't hit the same when all of them aren't in the same frame. You know what I mean? Like the individual activities are great and all, but Lovelyz is Lovelyz. You need everyone for a proper Lovelyz experience, and the fact that we have a proper Lovelyz experience in the year 2024, with more group Lovelyz content to come, is a tremendous blessing. And if this is how Lovelyz are doing their kind of reunion thing right now, I really hope, I pray with every fiber of my being to every single deity for every single religion that G-Friend do anything similar to this. I want proper coverage. I want a G-Friend Dingo killing voice. Are you kidding me? Oh, and I cannot wait for all of the other reunions and kind of revivals that we're going to get throughout the course of the next couple years or so, or however many years I end up doing the whole YouTube thing. I really, really hope we get a bunch of reunions and they do them all properly, like what Lovelyz are doing here. This is the benchmark for me with third gen revivals. Cool. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to my very passionate TED Talk about K-pop. But no, on a real, thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One less request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.